So I'm back from my first oncologist appointment, and they, um, some of it's really positive actually. The specific type of cancer I have is driven by hormones. So there are medicines that are blocking those hormones that have shown positive results. So hopefully that will really make a difference. And other people have been really successful with that medicine. They are going to, well, I mean, of course, I'm part of the the treatment plan, so I agreed to try one that's been really also successful, which is chemo mixed with this hormone blocker. So um, they again did find masses from the MRI as well as lymph nodes that are also cancerous. They found some of those lymph nodes are above and behind my breastbone, which interestingly enough, when I was 36, I noticed something near my breastbone and they couldn't get a good image of it. And so they just said, it's not really concerning, and blew it off. So probably could have caught it then. But anyway, so the next step is a PET scan, which will scan my whole body to see if there's any spread anywhere else. If it is, in fact, in my breastbone itself, then it stops being local and becomes regional kinds of cancer. And then if it's spread anywhere else in my body, then obviously that's a different situation. But either way, they would start with the treatment that they've recommended today, which is that chemo hormone blend um, type of infusion. So I will have a port implanted on my chest, which just allows them to put the medicine directly into my body through this port. I can shower in it. It's, waterproof, all that stuff. But it just allows them access every time instead of having to basically create a new hole or hose into my body every single time. So I'm going to be doing that for 12 weeks, every 3 weeks for 12 weeks. And then I will go to once a week for 12 weeks. They will evaluate kind of where I am at the beginning and the end and how my body has responded to it, that sort of thing. And so, yeah, that's kind of where things stand right now. And hopefully, I will respond really well. And, a few years ago, prognosis was not very good for this advanced type. But like I said, with the new research and the blockers and this blended kind of chemo, I can put the specific name in the comments. But yeah, this is kind of the plan moving forward. So surgery is probably on the docket later down the road, but if by some miracle this chemo knocks it out, then it may or may not be necessary. But right now it's in the plans, but it would be much later. So insurance doesn't like to cover this particular chemo treatment for some reason, so it'll take a while usually to process it and get it actually covered and approved. So the doctor said it probably, like as far as getting the port implanted and all of that, probably won't happen until around Valentine's Day, but until then I'll be doing labs and that kind of thing. So it's just prep at this point, and then we'll move on to the actual treatment, and hopefully it'll be really effective. And yeah, so I mentioned to Bright that I need a PET scan, and she goes, "Oh, so you're going back in the tube?" And I said, "Yes, I'm going back in the tube." So anyway, we're all good at making jokes and having positive outlook, and so that's the update for today. I hope y'all are having a great one and staying warm if you're in the South, since y'all aren't used to it, and driving safely.